welcome to episode 84 of the Power Reverberation podcast. Book 2 Ghosts on the Konfidence and Klutch network. Thank y'all for sacrificing your time right now. You already know we jumping right into it. The beat is picked. Where is that? Here we go. All right. What we know so far. Episode 301. Reek has to move out of the Western room. Tate got him a living situation. Effie doesn't want to transfer to Stansfield just to be Reek's woman. You heard me? Noma went to the auction, followed the buyer, asked for the ring back. She said no, killed her man and her, cut her ring off, all that. A couple to the head. Mo gets Mecca's penthouse, moved Kane and Drew to the penthouse. Kane threw the party at the penthouse to connect with the new Connect Kai. Lorenzo wants Diana to go to Stansfield and live on campus. Sachs overheard Reek talking to McClain over who was watching the penthouse, possibly the feds, baby. Jenny challenged Sachs to find Lauren's murderer. Noma agrees to be the new connect for Reek and crew, giving them 30 days to turn a profit. Bash wants to take down Reek and Braden. Braden wants Kane to kill Bash for killing Effie. Reek kills Bash. He has 4 bodies now. Zeke's number is retired at Stansfield, and Reek restored his name on campus. Mo wants everyone to find out who killed her son. Reek offers to get to the bottom. Zoe lies about his involvement. Jenny tries to tie in McClain, Reek, Braden, and the Tejadas as a criminal enterprise. Reek out. Jenny has a CI in their organization. Wants a joint local and federal operation for the Reek out. Braden's uncle told him he can make 10 times more money than he did without being robbed or shot at. Kane is still dirty macking, keeping his and Effie's secret. Lauren is alive. Episode 302. Lauren wakes up in the hospital and Jenny is there. Tells her what she thinks happened. Jenny wants to keep Lauren hidden while she builds her case. Wants her to snitch on Tariq. Reek wants to flood the streets. Stansfield is hot, and he's not selling at Western Holdings with a known drug dealer. Mo wants McClain to get more information on Zeke's murder. Braden is trying to sell at Western Holdings. Takes Reek out to see how the company moves. Braden wants to tell Reek about Lauren. Effie is a hard no. Kane letting Zoe know Drew is still messing around with Everett. Zoe wants Drew to run shit still. Tell him he can get back tight with the family if he found Zeke's killer. Braden sets up his co-workers, pops Kiki at work, gets Reek removed from Tate's internship and gets him a job at Western Hold'em. Di needs book money and goes to Salim Ashe Freeman. He offers her a job to help her out. McClain has the file of Mecca and Zeke. Police think those cases are connected. Sachs called Jenny after McClain told him about Whitman. Told her you might have been the one surveilling Mecca's apartment. Salim Ashe Freeman. Sachs goes through McClain's shit and finds Mo's burner. Kane finds Mecca's pilot and driver. They give a description of Mecca. Drew gets approached by International Guap. Whoops him, steals his chain. Sachs dropped the Whitman info to Jenny and Blanca. Mo kills International Guap, thinking he killed Zeke. Reek had Drew follow the trainer and push him in front of a box truck to kill him. They get around Wall Street. Kane confronts Zoe about knowing he killed Zeke. Told him he owned him now, and he had to help him move that dope. Episode 303. Obi drops off more dope to the crew. Tells them he needs them to sell all the product and put out pictures of Di, Granny, and Braden's parents. Nothing on Effie, though. Told them 1 million is needed next time, or Di dies. Next million parents die. Next million Granny dies. Next million the boys die. Reek and Braden attend a function with Uncle Luke and meet RSJ, a brother who is a prospective client. Whitman is on the Mo and visits her at the bar. Kane gives Di money to quit her job. Effie gets the okay to sell at Stansfield from Reek with Course Perfect. The boys use Western Holdings property to house No Cap All Frap, a front to move product, untraceable by using a Western Holdings investment crash coin. Mo, McClain, and Whitman meet. Mo gives up the wrong information. Zoe lets Di and Drew know Kane is calling all the shots. Kane accepts Drew's plan to kill Frank's son, Connect, the Russians, and enlists Braden to kill the Connect. McClain needs to get his brother out of jail to participate in the clinical trial, gets Sachs on it. Braden can't take the shot. Reek does, and it brings the heat back on Kane. Effie offers Di a job, but she turns it down. Zoe asks Di to move the product at Stansfield. Kane tells Braden he owes him a body because he knows he didn't kill the Connect. Episode 304. All Frap No Cap is up and running successfully. Tejada family meets at a mural for Zeke. Women harasses. Sax takes a picture of Jenny's other phone when Lauren was calling. Obi drops off guns to the crew to sell. Zoe gives Di more work to sell for the family. McClain and Monet devise a plan to break in women's apartment and have Di to talk to women to set them up. RSJ doesn't like Lucas's rhetoric and tone and walks. Lucas makes Reek find a way to get him back and goes to Tate for help. Who goes to Tate for help? Gordo has a buyer for the guns, a white supremacist. Sax gets to drop on Jenny and Blanca, learning about CIs. Braden, Zoe, and Kane make the gun run. Zoe and Kane get into a shootout. Gordo and Drew save them. Kane relinquishes control on the family business back to Zoe. Women enters the Tejada's home. Monet kills him, and McClain comes through and has the docs. RSJ comes back to Western Holdings, and Reek agrees to sell him the QCP building. Monet finds out Zoe's fingerprints were at Zeke's crime scene. 3:05, Jenny and Blanca question the Tejadas. RSJ picks Reek to go to Italy, not Lucas, to negotiate with Nirvana. Kane wants Zoe to tell Mo he killed Zeke. Mo tells Evelyn Zoe killed Frank. RSJ and Reek propose a better deal for them from Nirvana. Drew and Gordo find out about the CI and goes to the hospital and get his phone with the pictures. Noma approaches Reek and Effie and wants them to retrieve a bug from Lombardi's mansion. Braden gets caught snooping around the mansion. Effie finds the bug. Sax finds Whitman's files in McClain's desk. Reek offers to trade the bug they found for Braden. Noma kills Lombardi, who is her biggest arms competitor, takes the training wheels off of the crew. Zoe confesses to Mo, who kicks him out of the house. Sax follows Jenny to where Lauren is, and he tells Lauren the truth about Reek. Lauren texts Reek and shows up on campus with a box cutter and tell him what happened to her. Gordo talks to Mo about grief, then he kills her. 3:06. Effie knows something is up with Reek. Jenny tells Lauren she can't see her parents until she helps with the investigation. Mo sat with the kids. Drew thinks it's the Russians. Kane doesn't. Reek fights with Braden. Reek assumes Effie did, and Braden confirmed Effie did kill Lauren. Sax meets with Tate to help McClain. Jenny blackmails Sax about the gun he had at Truth the night Ghost was killed. Reek took Effie to Lauren's murder scene, exposes Effie. Reek shuts Braden and Effie out of the business. Reek is trying to cut them out and bring in Di. Kane and Drew get into it with Kai at the repast. Braden locked out to Reek, got a Western Holdings, and told him he can cut him out of the warehouse as well. Asked for forgiveness. Reek talked to Granny and wants to get things right. Told Di she can use the rooftop to store product. Effie sees them together. Drew kills a Russian. Russians retaliate at Zoe's funeral. Mo has to figure out how to save her freaking family. That's what's going on. Current episode. Deal or no deal. Synopsis. Tariq teams up with Tate to plot retaliation after an attack puts the street operation on pause. Monet makes a play to reestablish control over the business. Braden uncovers a secret that could jeopardize everything. All right, y'all. Favorite moments. Favorite quotables of the show. Let's do these quotables first. Well, let's do the opening scene, of course. Rush's roll on Jamaica Ave boys for killing Pavel. Final scene, Di gets bagged by the feds. Quotables. Yeah, you a nigga too. Really? Dope. That's Kane and Braden. Braden is a fool for that shit. Like, he was happy to be called a nigga. Kane a fool too. This is business, hermano. Something your dick doesn't understand. brother. Gordo brothers to him. I know about your drug business, and I know my prison would be nicer than yours. Luke to Braden. All right. That unbelievable moment of the show gonna have to come during the context of shit that's going on. Y'all ready to strap in? Let's talk about it. Takeaways from 306. Let's run through it right fast. Yeah, right fast, my ass. Listen, the Russians rolled on the Jamaica Ave boys for killing Pavel. Yo, at this point in the drug game, why do the niggas got handguns and the Russians come in with mad ARs and shit, right? The one of the Jamaica Ave boys had some automatic shit, but it was a submachine gun. These motherfuckers had rifles. Like, not one Russian got hit. Man, come on, fam. In broad daylight. Man, that's the unbelievable moment of the motherfucking show. I don't like that. So for the unbelievable moment of the show, I got to take a unbelievable sip of this damn wine because it's late doing this. I got to watch this shit at the nighttime. I can't watch this during the day and all that stuff. We be too busy over here at the Nelsons. Way too busy at the Nelson. Yup, cab. Okay, let me get my shit together. The town. You know what I mean? Mo asked Gordo to walk away from Drew. Gordo pulls Mo a whole card. You know, the shit is not about the Russians. This is about them finding out you got Zoe killed, and told her you can't do shit about it. Yo, Gordo run shit, man. Mo calls the boys to a meeting after Gordo like checked her in the crib and shit. You can't do shit about it. And he be looking at her like, yo. Lauren and Reek talk on the phone, right? Lauren still doesn't believe Reek all the way, and she shouldn't, because motherfucker tried to offer to her to what's going on with her. So says he's a monster. That's what everybody's saying he is. Reek pleads his case, and Lauren is fine as fuck sitting on that couch or that window seat or whatever the fuck she was fine as. Talking about her and Reek should cooperate with the feds. Reek already, you know what I'm saying, like, is cooperating with the feds. That's why Tasha is in Witset, and that's why he got Yaz from his grandma to put her mama in Witset. He already cooperated with the feds. You know what I'm saying? Sax helped some of that. Reek wants to give Lauren the same life that he talked about with Effie and shit, and that's the stupid toxic shit right now. Like, this is what love does. Like, it confuses the fuck out of you. First, it was all in for Effie because your girl was gone and you want to live this shit with Effie. Now you find out your girl is alive, you want Lauren, but we all know Lauren was the one he wanted. Anyway, it's late. Yo, Braden was giving it to Kiki a little bit. Not like he was in the office though, but okay, B, you get it. B is still pissed about the situation with him and Reek. Kiki told Braden, like, I know y'all selling at Western Holdings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talked about the $2 million paper trails she created for him and Crash Coin and shit. So sloppy Braden as usual, though, but he admitted to everything so easy. Yeah, I know you're doing this. Oh, you got me. Like, come on, man. Like, stop that shit. This fucking idiot. Like, Kiki challenged him on if he's running shit. Why worry about Tariq then, motherfucker? You running shit. Facts. But she doesn't understand he's not street enough to handle what Reek does or have done in the past. Like, yo, and what has to happen? So Mo snapped on Kane about keeping her out of the loop with the Noma shit. And we got a real issue at the end of this shit with this Noma shit now that's going on with this Rico shit. This is going to be very interesting what the fuck is going on. All right. Mo called everyone out at the meeting. Drew's pulling product off the street. Wall Street and the university would pick up the slack. Kane told Mo Reek is upset we killed his wire-wearing bitch. Mo told everyone to get out so she could talk to Reek. See, Mo rationalized with Reek about his concerns about everything that's going on and about all the heat on them, and they trying to pin all this shit on him about Lauren's death. Told Reek, he's our thinker. I need you to think for me, baby. Like, so Reek wants to seize the Russians' next drop and call in a favor from Sachs, probably to call it in and get them off the streets. Smart. Now, Theo Rollins didn't get his commutation, but he did get a parole hearing. So McClain, you know what I'm saying, got that shit together, want to update on Lauren's murder case. Sachs playing him on that shit, like, don't want to know. He let Sachs know, like, Reek is worried about, like, there's some shit building up against him. Can we find out about that shit? So Sachs questioned Rollins. They went to jail. Sachs questioned Rollins about the questions the parole board would ask him. And McClain is worried Theo will botch the hearing. So Sachs believes there might be another way. Drew, when he went to go pull the dope off the streets, went to the Castillos and asked them about the Russians' next shipment. Now, they're like, hell no, we ain't fucking with you. You got us in too much shit right now. We didn't sign up for this shit. We didn't agree to this shit. We taking bigger risks. We going to take a bigger cut of this shit. We want 50-50. Drew like, hell no. So Drew said, when Drew said that shit, one of the motherfucking brothers, oh, for real? And cocked that motherfucking shotgun on their ass. And Gordo like, yo. We was there with motherfuckers. So we can't act like we wasn't there. We got to fall back a little bit. Our dads would have wanted this shit to go down together. So the brothers are sensing it's some bullshit, but they talking about, yeah, we can have a vote once Drew leaves type shit. Like, they ain't fucking with dude. That's when they told dude, this is business. Stop thinking with your dick, Gordo. Like, man. Jenny and Sax. So Sax wants to make a power play to help Davis out, right? By getting a parole board member switched out with a motherfucker that they can bribe. Like, yo, fam, you dealing with some shit. All to get closer to Davis to take down the organization. It's smart. But Jenny is hesitant, like, dawg, that's too much. Sax tell her Davis has women's files. So she's like, oh my God, why you didn't tell me? Then he said, tell Jenny, fuck all of this shit. You lied to me, bitch. I ain't fucking with you. Sax tells her he will burn her if you lie to me again. Question if Lawrence tipped off Reek. Sax know. You know what I mean? Jenny like, yo, did Lawrence tick off Reek? Sax know Reek is capable of any motherfucking thing. So not more times than not, he found a way to get to Lawrence. So Reek meets Tate, right, and gives Tate the Russian shipment info to help him in the post. Tate be tripping his head. Hey, nigga, what you want? Nigga, I can't be seen with you, nigga. Funny as fuck, man. But it's the favorite for the favorite that Tate and Reek have, right? So Reek called Davis about the Lauren investigation. Like, Davis doesn't know. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just he needs Sax, but Sax ain't giving up all the info. So therefore, you know what I mean, motherfucker leaning into what Davis, right, Tate, Reek is leaning into what Davis may know, but Davis don't know shit. He got to get that information. So Mo with this Mo with this rocket science game, right? She playing. She let Kai over to the crib, who was hitting all on her and talking shit. Drew still mad at Cuz. Mo wants Kai to help with the Russians. Kai can't help. Drew and Kai get into it. Like, wait a minute, but you told me we supposed to represent for my daddy and all this shit. Now you can't help me represent for my daddy? Fuck you, punk. That's what he was on. So Mo had like, yo, chill out, fam. Y'all chill. So Drew doesn't trust what Mo is trying to do. Drew let Mo know what the Castillos is on, and they got to vote because they want 50-50. Mo let Drew know it's good she has him on lock, that he has Gordo on lock, because you need to keep his ear, because that's how this shit gonna work out. She knows that because Mo is a bigger fucking play. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Stay in his ear, not his brother's. So we go to the, I don't know, it seemed like they was in the fucking bookstore or something. Brusandria on the stage. I don't know what was wrong with the song, but it sounded like, that didn't sound like her rapping. I didn't know what the fuck that was, but it was dope. They was like, oh, we didn't know she can do this. Like, no doubt. So Salim Ashe Freeman goes on stage with a dope piece at first, but then he like, past and future queen, Diana, that's you. Like, what the fuck, clown ass nigga. Like, yo, why would you do that, Salim Ashe Freeman? Dog asked her if she was fucking Reek. Just, he was out of order for talking crazy. She was out of order for slapping him. Talking about, oh man, and you fired. Get all your things, you're fired. This whole scene was out of place. It was, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but it was out of place for the whole shit. I don't understand why Dog got to be a part of this shit for Die's story. Like, it's dumb. So Reek went to Effie, and he wants the picture of Noma and her kid to get them out of her control. Effie said she'll give him the picture if you let me back in the motherfucking group. Nope, can't trust her. Effie know that. Effie told him he's so fucking weak it hurts. Damn. She's going to rat him out or get him killed, or she gonna fucking get burned, get killed, man. So we see Crash Coin is down for a minute. Braden finds a secret room in Western Holdings and shit filled with documents in the mega shredder. She like, what the fuck is going on, right? Effie finds cameras on the rooftop, like, yo, tells Kane, like, yo, there's cameras up here now, G. Something going on, but that camera caught her ass, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we see the feds roll up on the Russians at the docks. They find that dope, and all that dope that they got from the Russians is like the same dope that Noma has. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, the same insignias on the dope. So Tate gives a presser, talking about he spearheaded the biggest drug bust in New York City history. Jenny and Blanca know Tate and Reek work together somehow, some way. Blanca thinks they're selling out of Western Holdings. Jenny doesn't think so. They got a new guy on the team with them and shit to replace Whitman. So Blanca be on her shit. That's all I know. Kane gave Effie a brick Effie talking about she need more. Kane said Mo's giving all the work to the universities and Wall Street. So, but wait, I thought Effie was running the colleges. Like, how's that in the university? How's that going on? Kane tried to shoot her some bail, give her some dough for school. She said no. She knows what it is, though. No, I don't want to be a charity case. But you need your shit paid for. Shut up. Now, classroom this week was kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? Our mutual benefits fair. And they back and forth. And you. You. All the shit, man. The shade, motherfucker. Freeze all that shit. I told Mo, school is hard, mommy. And so I want to know, maybe y'all can help me. How the fuck did Diana get in canonical studies any fucking way? What does she show? Where does she come from to know that she belonged in that major, that program? Shit, if I remember, Rick had to write a 25-page paper and do Zeke shit in like 24 hours. So here we go with the bullshit, but that's fine. So Di jumps into some grown shit with Salim Ashe Freeman, and you know the nigga act bugged out, and then now you got yourself some shit. It was cool when y'all was just fucking Diana, but now you know Mo's a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I'll talk some sense into his ass. You can't tell mommy that shit. Mommy have Kane burn that nigga. So Sachs tells McClain we have a person on the parole board. McClain is like, it's risky with consequences, but if you know, I don't know about that. Sachs tells him, I'll approach. If you second guess some shit, but he needs cash, a whole bunch of it. Davis has a mini bank in his motherfucking desk. Look like, man, you can loan our money to a government, motherfucker. Yeah, plenty dust. So Braden took some books from the secret room, right? Looking at the books. He over there studying them, studying at his desk. How you gonna take secret books? How you know where the book's at, first of all? The real books. Then you take some secret books, cuz, and you at your desk. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking at the point in time, possibly found out they cooking the books. Absolutely. Reek walks out of the building, and the new cop cat finds a cup with dope in it. Like, for real? So niggas just got the dope and just forgetting it's in the bottom. Okay. Just like Blanco stated, the workers will be sloppy, and yes, they are. All frap, no cap is fucked. That's what we know. That's what we know right now. All cap, no frap is fucked. So Sachs drops off the money to the parole board cat, right? Salim Ashe Freeman got called out by not Salim Ashe Freeman. Trevor Nelson, what up, cuz? Put out pictures of Salim from a privileged background, equestrian, all this shit. So Di smart as fuck, because he told her, Mama, I got this shit handled. Mama, I don't need your help. Blackmailed them into not telling on her moving away, because that's like, I'll tell on you. Man, bitch ass nigga. Reducing his hours to give less fortunate student hours. Love that lookout. And giving her job back with a raise. Love that. That's my girl right there. That's Mo's daughter now. This is Mo's daughter now. So Mo met with Kai at his after hour spot. And I was wondering what the fuck is going on. Why is she going up there? Like, that shit didn't make no sense. But Mo got to talk about, you know, I want a partnership with you. And you know what I'm saying? I want to give you what you always want. And she opened up a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh. Then pop. Mo set this shit up. Boys handle some shit outside. Then Mo, dog got up and Mo tried to, she's finna slice his throat, but she couldn't get that damn knife out that boot or something. And that shit got caught and she was on the ground. He was choking the shit out of her and Kane came through. Blow. You know what I mean? Pop Kai and shit. Then Mo texted the number and I thought it was Gordo's number, right? Talking about, they don't think the Russians killed Zoe on some setup shit, right? She texted it to Kai number. Smart as fuck. Because Drew got it went off. Vroom, vroom. Drew got the phone out and read the text. Who gets a phone out of a dead man's pocket and read they fucking text though? But then that's that. I don't like them writing that story and that shit. That shit crazy. Mo said it was Kai with help. Like, somebody help him. The scene was out of place and sloppy for no reason and shit. Didn't make sense in the moment at all. And the boys seemed to not believe it. Hold up. Yeah. Rolling like it's stolen, man. Pretty fine little yellow thing. I was hopping out the wood grain on my lap. Oh, I ain't gonna even. Pretty little yellow thing. Pretty little dark skin thing. Pretty little caramel thing, man. Hey, colorism is dead. Black is black, baby. All right. If you went to the financial aid to get an extension, man. Yeah. To get an extension, right? Someone paid off her tuition. Let me guess, it was fucking Kane, right? This is dope. Effie tried to fight the shit, but he's buying it. What it costs, you know what I'm saying? What this shit cost? Kane been wanting to hit that shit for seasons. What this shit cost? This all it cost some G's. I got this shit, baby. You know what I'm saying? What do you tell her when you try to give her the money early? This shit ain't gonna hurt me. Take this shit. Play her ass, nigga. Yeah. All right. So Mo and the boys went to the Russians with Kai's head in the fucking man, the cooler, nigga. Talking about this was a mutual enemy. So Mo ended up getting a truce with the Russians on this shit, right? Cool. Theo out of jail with that fucking, what's that, Versace shoe? He shouldn't even wear that shit. That shit didn't even look right on cuz. Y'all tried to label whore his ass out. Theo did not look comfortable in that motherfucking Versace shoe at all. So he mad as fuck. He's mad at Davis because his brother got him out. He feels like he wasted years because Davis gonna take his ass to jail now because, they ain't gonna let this shit be unsolved, bro. We know you did it. Then the DNA gonna point to your ass. So Davis can't be charged. And he's like, man, if I got out and now you get charged, you gotta go in. I wasted all this damn time for nothing, cuz. And it makes fucking sense. But damn, you rather go spend life in prison so your brother can ball out of control? Like, man, that's crazy. But think about it, Theo, though. But to get out and try the clinical trial to live, it's worth it. But he's like, man, don't call me, don't come see me, none of that shit, cuz. I ain't rocking with you, cuz, for not living your life. You know what I'm saying? So the young cat that's working with Blanca and Jenny now, his name is Agent Young. So he got the dope connected to the Tejadas, Stansfield, and Wall Street are all connected with the same shit with the Russian shit. Of course, they caught Effie going on the rooftop, who was a murder suspect in Lauren Baldwin's murder. Now Lauren can testify against Effie, because now Effie gonna have to make a deal, right? Jenny got shit on lock. Reek wants Lauren to meet with him to show her she can trust him. Now this might be another unbelievable. When I'm gonna get to that shit, it's coming. So here we go with over-sexualizing these black men up in here when it comes to homosexuality, right? Because we don't see nobody else getting over-sexualized. But the gay black man, they get over-sexualized. I wonder why is that? Y'all know why it is. Gordo and Drew in bed. Drew asked him how did he get his brothers to agree. Gordo told him he told his family he would bounce, basically, if they didn't roll with this shit. Drew texted Gordo's number from Kai's phone. Like, yeah, we meeting up to try to figure out some shit because Drew's a nosy motherfucker. Gordo went and got his ass in the shower now. This is why Mo is the GOAT, right? She set it up. She got this motherfucker away from Drew. She know Drew gonna spaz and kill this motherfucker. So Drew killed Gordo in the shower, shot him in the heart. Like, you broke my heart. But he killed his daddy. He know that shit. So Mo showed up to console Drew, but this means war with the Castillos because they ain't gonna let their brother just die. So now they're gonna have to kill all them motherfuckers. Braden thinks the firm is a Ponzi scheme after looking at the books. Kiki tried to stop him from talking to Uncle Luke because she knew Braden, you a bitch, you can't handle this shit. Braden went up there anyway. Uncle Luke laughed at him, like, let him know, yes, they're running a Ponzi scheme. We taking people money, doing other shit with it, and we ain't investing in where the fuck we say we are investing it. Uncle Luke let Braden know. Kiki knows, she been know. Uncle Luke knows about the drug ring y'all doing at Western Hole, and it was smooth and all this shit. He's like, I know everything. Told Braden, you better keep quiet or I'm gonna dime you out, you drug dealing bitch. Man. Kiki knew the whole time, and now Braden's broken hearted. Like, you know my uncle and all. Kiki playing her role. She know everything, cause it's their money, it's their business. You don't think they got cameras everywhere, yo, stupid motherfucker. Now here was my unbelievable moment of the show again. Reek got into the DEA office, walking up to a motherfucker, engineer outside. Y'all might call it a janitor wherever y'all at. Say, man, I need that badge. How much it costs? Is this enough? Like, get the fuck out of here. Gave him a few stacks, man. Come on, man. All to me, Lauren, in the bathroom. Lauren, I'm going to meet you on this floor at this time. Fuck out of here, man. So Reek put out a phone with him talking to Effie about about her murdering Lauren. So if he put out a phone and got Effie recorded with him talking about Effie murdering Diana and he weak and she had to, right? Is Reek a snitch now? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Lauren told Reek about the Rico case the feds have. Reek mentioned Sax and Lauren like, Sax is working with the feds. He's the mole. So you know what he gonna do? He gotta go tell McClain like, yo, Sax working with them people, man. You gotta be careful. We gotta figure out how to expose his ass now. Then we move to the final scene. Family dinner at the Tejadas, right? Oh, mommy, this is so good. Mommy, you could have seasoned these greens a little bit better. Oh, man, pass me the cornbread, bro. Man, the DEA didn't even sound like they busted in. It sounded like they had a motherfucking key. That was the quietest raid ever. And then, they don't make everybody lay down knowing these motherfuckers. They just come get her from the table. Nobody else got to do nothing. Like, so Mo got up talking shit. Fuck you, bitch. Don't talk to my daughter like that, punk bitch. Yeah. So now Di is charged with moving an illegal narcotic. Really? Thanks, Dad, for baby, I need you to do this, baby. You know, you got to hold your weight now. And I thought you told me to go to school, Poppy. Yeah, but I need you to do this for me. You know what I'm saying? Cane's on my ass. So I need you. What's fucked up about this whole situation with Di is those cameras were for Reek, Effie, and possibly Braden. Well, Braden gone, so Reek and Effie, right? Because Lauren told them about the cameras about shit on the rooftop. Reek helped Di store her dope, and now she's caught up. So he's going to have to get her out of jail. Motherfucker, you got into the DEA building, motherfucker, and got up out that bitch. You're going to have to help her. Let's get out of jail, nigga. Let me know, man. All right. So looking at, man, this shit crazy. Looking at this shit crazy, man. The previous show, you know what I'm saying? Watching the trailer and shit. Reek tells Lauren if she wants her old life back, she needs to help him. Yep. Lauren says, they say you're a monster. Reek says if he's a monster, he was made into one. Yep. Mo tells Gordo to back off seeing Drew. Gordo tells her he's going to keep seeing Drew. And ain't shit you can do about it. So, feds pull up on the dock. That was the Russians. Reek was telling motherfuckers he hot as fuck now. Yep. Sax asks if there's any way someone in the DA's office could have tipped Reek off. Yep. Possibly. Yeah, Lauren, motherfucker. We see Tate, Effie, Lauren, yep. McClain tells Sax there are consequences for getting caught. That's what the parole board member who they had to pay off with mad G's. Feds roll up into Mo's crib and they grab Diana. All right. Next episode predictions. What I think? Shit. What do I think, motherfucker? Mo asked Reek if he had something with Di getting arrested. He has something to do with getting Di arrested. Reek says, we all do. They're trying to hit us with a fucking Rico, yo. You know what I'm saying? Sax will represent Di in our narcotics arrest. We see Jenny and Sax talking while Davis peeps it. Looks like a spliced conversation. Bianca says, you know this blows your cover. And Sax like, I don't give a fuck. So that's what it is. Reek tells someone you want it back in the business. I got a drop for you. And we see Effie with a box and the boys on her and she runs like she finna get away. Not. We used to say not back in the 90s and shit. Kane asks Mo, y'all up here trying to set up Effie? Mo says, this Rico's going to bite us in the ass. Hell yeah, shit. She's expendable, bitch. Shit, for real. Fuck her. Let her go down for the shit. Feds raid, all frap, no cap. And we see Davis and Reek running like on the we see Reek and Davis running on like the shoreline and shit. And we see Davis like, yo, telling someone, put the gun down. So it was a Theo or Sax, man. Well, we have ourselves a fucked fest right now. How in the hell would they get all these motherfuckers out as a group? Everybody can't go. Rat City, baby. If we gonna put everything on Effie, her story is sad, but she did some bullshit. But we know the feds won't Reek and Mo. We know that. But I think everybody burns pretty much but them. Some people gonna die. Lauren is the wild card, though. Depending on what her testimony is, Effie is expendable for everybody. Now, we're going to find out, because Effie going to be expendable, she got to get pinched. We're going to find out who she knows or who she was working for from Power when she got kicked out of school for selling pills when they were at Choke. She was on the phone and she was talking to motherfucker, man. All right, 3 episodes left, y'all. We'll figure it out. Let me know in the comments, man, whether you listen to the pod, wherever you listen to the pod. Let me know in the comments on YouTube. Let me know down below, man. Let me know what y'all think. Some motherfuckers gonna die. I'm telling y'all, they're setting this shit up like this the last season of this shit, though. Some of this shit is going too fast and they're making no sense. Oh, and my biggest thing is, what the fuck is gonna happen with Noma and her product with all this shit going on? They can't move shit. Well, I mean, they're still gonna be able to move Arrest and Holdings, but that shit, they got to drop on that shit. Yeah, it's gonna be over, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Noma is gonna be the biggest problem out of all this shit, cause we got to see how Noma gonna play this shit. So yeah, let's do it, y'all. Yo, get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Confidence in the Klutch.podbean.com. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Klutch. Hey. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Hey. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch, y'all. Nothing but a party, y'all. Stride to our ball, and all y'all. Riding in the city and informing y'all. Hey. Weekly. Donald Nelson, Deezy, Deezos, Deezy D, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Don Rilla. Host the Power of Reverberation podcast. Book 2 Ghosts, a Confidence in the Klutch podcast about the hit TV series. Power Book 2 Ghosts. Have a safe and healthy night. If you listen during the daytime, y'all know what the fuck to do, man. Create a great day on purpose, man. It's late. I'm out. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the Klutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the Klutch.
Confidence.